Hello, welcome to HITC Sport, and football is returning. Thank Christ for that. I'm not sure I could have stomached watching another episode of Joe Brand's Cats. Good Christ. Anyway, let's take a look at one footballer who will destroy your team after the restart. Whether it's by scoring a goal, providing assists, or simply carving open your club. Mark my words, lads, I will be proved right. Just you wait and see. God, I'm so desperately bad at predictions. Right, let's go. Arsenal, Leroy Sané. Well, this one is obvious. You can almost feel it in your bones, can't you? First game back for Arsenal's Man City at home. Considering the number of nightmares that club have inflicted upon the Arsenal fans over the years, for Christ's sake, they've beaten them 6 times in a row, scoring 17 goals to Arsenal's pathetic 1. If Leroy Sané is back from injury, raring to go, eager to prove to Bayern Munich that he still has it, this man is literally going to be the hungriest footballer on the goddamn pitch. The poor Arsenal defender is going to be absolutely tied in knots. Should Sané be given a start, or even if he plays half an hour, he's going to absolutely ruin this defence, like he's already done many times in the past. Aston Villa, Sadio Mane. Alright lads, how hungry do you think Liverpool are right now? After a 30-year league title absence, they probably spent this lockdown snarling like a bunch of pitbulls in heat. They should have lifted that trophy by now. They should have a Premier League winners medal in their bedside drawer. They should already have had the goddamn parade. But no, instead of being forced to sit inside watching Loose Women and Hollyoaks reruns every goddamn day. For this reason, they're going to be like a demon possessed after the restart. When Villa travel to Anfield in early July, they're going to be facing an angry beast. Christ, it'll be about 4 or 5-0 with Sadio Mane banging in at least one. Christ above, he'll probably turn Matt Target's self-confidence into soggy wet broccoli. Bournemouth, Marcus Rashford. As long as we're talking to hungry footballers, Marcus Rashford is going to be back with a bang. This guy hasn't played a professional game of football in 5 goddamn months. That's nearly half a year. Considering he's finally come into his own, proving himself to be Man United's leading man, nursing a back injury on the sidelines has probably been hell on earth. Bournemouth already have a leaky backline. Good Christ, they've nearly conceded 50 goals already. Travelling to Old Trafford on the 4th of July, a fit and hungry Rashford is probably going to bag a hat-trick. Brighton, Sergio Aguero. Well, there's no particular reason for this. It's just Sergio Aguero is likely to score in any game he plays. Brighton clearly have no clue how to deal with Man City. They haven't beaten them since 1983. Pep Guardiola has wiped the floor with them 6 times in a row, and with Graham Potter playing an even more expansive game, leaving his defence like lambs to the slaughter, Aguero's going to eat them for breakfast. Burnley, Timu Pukki. What you don't want to do is play a team scrapping for their lives in the last home game of the season. True, Norwich are a different beast without their home crowd, but still. Remember the 04-05 campaign when they won their last 4 games at Carrow Road? Even when they went down in 2016, they smashed 4 goals past Watford in the last home match. With Burnley in comfortable mid-table and with nothing to play for, a hungry Pukki is probably going to bag a goal or 2. Actually, I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets a hat-trick. Chelsea, WILFRIED, ZAHA. Lads, mark my words, we're about to see a different WILFRIED ZAHA after the restart. Surely this lockdown would have given this guy enough time to get his priorities straight. He's nearly 28 years old, has talent coming out of his ears, and ambitions to actually play Champions League football. You know, ideas that stretch further than a career filled with annual relegation battles. He knows that the time is now to put himself in the shop window. So a big game like Chelsea at home in early July, right in front of the live TV cameras, he's going to treat this game like a cup final. Crystal Palace, Mo Salah. Again, like with Mane against Aston Villa, Liverpool are going to be a hungry force when this all restarts. Their first home match of the season against Crystal Palace, they are going to be angry. Angry at being forced to wait even longer to lift the damn trophy. Angry at any suggestion that their success wouldn't be valid, or even worse, that the season would be cancelled and they have to do it all again next year. Will there be any slip-ups? Not a chance. So sorry Palace and Roy Hodgson, Mo Salah is going to absolutely rip through your team like a savage hyena. Oh, by the way, thank you for 400k subscribers, a pretty mental number, and I really don't deserve it, but I'm still going to try and push the sky, whatever that means. Going for 500,000 subs before the end of the year, lads. If this does happen, I will promise you, I will do a video with Paul McShane. Anyway, let's get back into the video. Let's take a look at what player would absolutely rip your team apart. Everton, Adama Traore. Like ZAHA, Adama Traore is probably a man eyeing himself a big money summer move. This guy knows he has the capability to rip any top flight defence to shreds with his power and pace. He's a man for the big occasion, absolutely torturing both Man City and Liverpool this season. So I have a feeling he's going to do the same to Everton. 11th of July with the game at Molineux. I'd say Carlo Ancelotti's men are going to have an afternoon to forget. When this fella starts running at your defence, oh good Christ. Leicester, Richarlison. 1st of July, Wednesday evening at 6 PM. God, what a weird time to kick off a Premier League game. But yes, Leicester are travelling to Goodison Park for this one, and Leicester have begun to stumble in 2020. Remember that 8-game winning streak, including a 9-0 win? Yeah, they've lost 6 league games since late December. Keep this up and Brendan Rodgers is in danger of bottling the top 4. And lads, we've seen what this man is like under pressure. Not great. I fancy a rejuvenated Everton under Ancelotti to absolutely pulverise them in this fixture, with Richarlison sticking at least 1 or 2 past Kasper Schmeichel. Liverpool, Alan Saint-Maximin. Yes, I know I said Liverpool were going to be an unstoppable force after the restart, and they will, but by the last game of the season, Jurgen Klopp is just going to play the kids. Lads, this game is on the 26th of July. Klopp is going to want to protect his players chuck out a few fringe ones like he did in the cup. And I'm sorry, but if you're filling your defence with teenagers, the likes of Seth Van Den Berg and Tony Gallagher, oh, you're damn right Alan Saint-Maximin will absolutely tear them to shreds. I mean, if Ahmed Al-Mohammadi was able to do it, this guy will eat them in a sandwich. Man City is Ismaila Sarr. Alright, let's be honest. Who's going to have the most to play for when City travel to Watford in the second last game of the season? I'm pretty sure City will be rooted in second. No danger of slipping into third and not a chance of lifting the trophy. Not unless half the Liverpool squad immediately come down with a bout of food poisoning and are forced to release their bowels on the pitch. It's not happening. And with Watford absolutely scrapping to survive, instilled with the same winning philosophy Nigel Pearson gave Leicester back in 2015, coupled in the fact that Ismaila Sarr has already destroyed the defence of Arsenal and Liverpool, yeah, I can see this one too. Good luck, Kyle Walker, you're about to be absolutely grilled. Man United Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane is back, apparently fitter than ever and frothing at the mouth over his comeback. To be fair, that man is permanently frothing at the mouth, but still, this guy had probably written off ever playing again this season, just concentrating on trying to get back for Euro 2020, so he's probably one of the few relieved for the season to be stopped. First came back as a potential 6-pointer against Man United at home. All I'll say to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is this: good luck. Christ above, he'll probably bang home too. Newcastle Raheem Sterling. Again, no major reason here, just Raheem Sterling is a very good player. Man City have won the last 10 league games against Newcastle at the Etihad. In a Premier League match, Newcastle have never won at this stadium. Ever. So just write this one off, lads. On what planet is Steve Bruce got out with Pep Guardiola on his own turf? Never in a million years. So it doesn't matter who you put in your defence. Paul Dummett, the local postman, Katie Bastard Hopkins, Raheem Sterling is going to rip this team apart. Especially after going off the boil in recent months. The man has a point to prove. Norwich Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, well, this sort of game is just Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's bread and butter, isn't it? Norwich at home, playing against a substandard set of defenders. And lads, that is being generous. Grant Hanley is lucky he's not working down the local car wash. I can see this one being a 3 or 4-0 win. Aubameyang absolutely slaughtering Daniel Farke's defence. Sheffield United Jamie Vardy. Lads, Jamie Vardy has never won the Golden Boot. Despite a 7-game goal drought, he's still top of the charts. You saw what it meant to him to get back on the scoring charts against Aston Villa before the break. Thank Christ he did score, because if this man officially went half a year without banging in a goal, the English press would almost be tipping him for the pensioners' home. I think he's going to keep up his goal scoring run, closing in on the prize. So yeah, we'll probably eat teams like Sheffield United for breakfast, tea and lunch. And considering he's a boyhood Sheffield Wednesday fan, oh, you're damn right he'll be up for this game. Southampton Ryan Fraser. This could be Ryan Fraser's last ever game at Bournemouth Stadium. He's about to be a free agent, walking out the door to either Spurs or Arsenal, but he's been at this club for 7 years. He's going to want to leave with a bang, with a farewell goal for the 3 kitmen and 4 paramedics stuck in the stands. Christ above, this fella is never again going to play for Bournemouth in front of his home fans. What a sobering thought. Anyway, yes, this man has been plagued by guilt at not having turned up this season and will want to sign off well, so he'll probably score against Southampton in what is kind of a derby, I guess. Tottenham James Maddison. Lads, I don't know why, but Tottenham Leicester games are usually weird. How about that 4-4 draw at White Hart Lane in February 2004? The 3-2 win for Leicester at home in the FA Cup, the 4-3 comeback featuring a Harry Kane hat-trick in March 2015, the 6-1 demolition of Leicester, the Premier League champions, on their home turf, or the final day 5-4 win for Spurs in 2018. These games produce goals, and so yeah, get James Maddison in your team for this one, lads. I can tell he'll bang home a free kick at least. Watford Tammy Abraham. Listen, lads, I know Watford are going to scrap until the end, but still, that trip to Stamford Bridge in early July will not go well for them. Tammy Abraham is probably furious after finally grabbing himself the number 9 shirt up front for his boyhood club. After 3 loan deals in the lower leagues, he's going to be absolutely spitting blood at the news that the club have agreed a deal for Timo Werner. What you're going to see after the restart is an angry Abraham, returning to fitness with a point to prove. Watford are going to be absolutely put to the sword. Poor Tammy, he thought he'd finally seen off all the competition up front for Chelsea, that he was going to be the leading man at Stamford Bridge for years to come. Don't forget, this guy's aspirations of getting his hands on the Ballon d'Or. What sort of Ballon d'Or winner does that by sitting on the bench? The arrival of Werner, the even speculation about his potential signing. Yes, I've said it, Abraham is going to be absolutely fuming. Christ, Watford, do not get in his way. I'm calling it. This is going to be the game of his entire life. He's probably going to bang in the angriest hat-trick you've ever seen. He'll probably go all Tamori Ketsbaya and start kicking the advertising boards. West Ham Son Heung-min. Yeah, no real reason for this, just that Spurs are probably going to batter West Ham every way from Sunday in their second game back. Son Heung-min, after spending the break being chucked into the army, he's probably going to return with a vengeance. Most players were just forced to sit at home and watch EastEnders. This guy's biggest worry was probably trying not to drop the goddamn soap. This guy will be back and he'll absolutely rip West Ham apart. Wolves Chris Wood. Lads, Wolves are a team in form, looking to end the season strong. Not many players are going to rip them apart. I suppose, let's say Chris Wood for their end of season trip to Burnley. I have no real reason or basis to support this, but just watch this space anyway. I'm going for a Wood goal, and if I'm wrong, I'll spend one night living in a tree. Alright, that's the end of the video, lads. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.